Hi folks, if you're new, I'm Jules Embry-Palrine coming to you from the beautiful island of Nantucket, Massachusetts, the home of Nantucket Martial Arts Alliance. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of not focusing on winning or losing during a practice session. You can really apply this to basically any sport or martial art. The idea that practice is really a time to focus on improving our skills and just getting that little bit better in each session and not getting upset if our practice partner sort of outdoes us or catches us with something. I feel like this comes out the most in jiu-jitsu, where we have the idea of tapping out. My partner places me in a submission, either a joint lock or a choke, and as they increase the pressure, when it becomes as tight as I want to feel it, then I simply tap on their body and they release. In a recent kids jiu-jitsu class, two partners happened to be drilling a type of choke. One of them wasn't quite able to get it tight enough to elicit the tap, so when they switched, they didn't want to be the one to tap. They were thinking about it as giving up or losing, and since their partner didn't tap, they didn't want to tap. I was watching closely, and it was obviously getting tight, so I stopped the drill, and the child immediately protested, I didn't tap, but it was more like this, I didn't tap, because they waited much too long. The choke was getting tight. So I immediately stopped the class and kind of called everyone together and reminded them, look, everybody taps, everybody taps. And the child said, except me, and that's just not it. That's not a safe training mentality. First and foremost, it's potentially dangerous. If I am refusing to tap, my partner may potentially continue to increase the pressure, and that could be a real problem, especially with this concept of applying a submission in jiu-jitsu. There could be an injury to a joint, or we could potentially even pass out in the case of a choke. So with jiu-jitsu, everybody taps. World champions have tapped on the practice mats. Everybody taps. It's part of how we learn, because again, in practice, we're there to learn, and we're there to help our practice partner learn and get better as well. So tapping is just acknowledging they did the drill correctly. They did the thing. They applied it correctly, it's tight, I tap, and they release, and we continue training safely. If I'm having trouble getting it and my partner is catching me, I can simply ask them, how are you setting that up? That's really nice and tight. How are you doing that? If they're not quite able to explain it, or I'm still not quite getting it, I can just call the instructor over and ask them to run me through it one more time. As always, when in doubt, just ask. Don't be the person that refuses to tap. Again, especially in jiu-jitsu, people won't want to train with you because they're going to be worried about injuring you, or if you don't tap in time and they keep holding and then you complain afterwards, why didn't you let go? It's your fault. It's because you didn't tap. All right? So please remember, just tap. Everybody taps. Again, you can apply this to pretty much any sport. Practice is the time to just focus on getting better and not worrying about winning or losing. Remember, we are also there to help our practice partners or teammates get better as well. Until next time, happy training, and I hope to see you on the mat soon.